हाय फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल प्लस इजी टेक। मैं हूं आपका होस्ट अविनाश। सो टुडे our टॉपिक इज insert data using merge with JSON and XML file format, right? So today we will let you know that how to insert data through JSON and XML format using merge statement. So today agenda is what is merge statement, what is the advantage of merge statement, how to insert data using merge with JSON format, and how to insert data using merge with XML format. So the merge statement and his advantages and JSON format and XML format we will discuss. So before going execution of the practical part, so we will discuss in theoretical, and we will learn that what is the actually the advantage of the merge statement, and when we should use the merge statement, right, in SQL database, right. Merge statement is a very popular clause in SQL, which is mainly used to handle three different statements: insert, update, and delete in a single statement called merge. It means the merge statement is the SQL can be used to perform operations like insert, delete, and update, right, all within the same SQL query. In simple term, the merge statement combines a separate insert, update, and delete statement into a single SQL query, right. In traditional way, if anything we need to insert or delete or update from the table to the table, database table, then we have to write a update statement, insert statement with the conditions, and delete statement separately, right, and all the execution will be one by one executed into the database. But the when they introduce the merge statement, the reason is the merge statement is execute multiple statement in a single statement and one executions, right. So definitely the execution time will be very fast, right. And another way, we can't we don't need to write additional conditions, right, and separate insert, update, and delete commands, right. So this will definitely reduce the multiple line of codes, multiple line of conditions, right. So merge in SQL merge, the merge is SQL merge two tables like target, source tables, and target tables, right. So this tables contains the changes that must be applied to the target table, right, and source table. So merge in SQL merge two tables, target tables and source tables, to form a single target tables where where entries are inserted and deleted or updated based on their uh, presence or absence of the source table, right. So these are the pictures illustrate the source and target tables with the corresponding actions: insert, update, and delete, right. So let us know that how merge statement work internally, right. It means the source table has some rows that do not exist in the target table. In that case, you need to insert those rows in the target table from the source table. I repeat, the source table has some rows that do not exist in the target table. In that case, you need to insert those rows in the target tables from the source table, right. And second, the target table contains some rows that do not exist in the source table and that need to be deleted from the target tables, right. And other, the source table has some rows with the same key. The rows in the target table, however, this row has different value in the none key columns. In this case, you need to update the rows in the target tables with the value of coming from the source table. I repeat again, the source table has some rows with the same keys as the row in the target table. However, these rows have different values in the none key columns. In this case, you need to update the row in the target table with the value coming from the source table. Right. So these three conditions are applied to execute the insert, update and delete. And one question in your mind, that why is merge statement used in SQL? Because merge in SQL helps in performing the repetitive task by the single query, which means that when we want to insert, delete and update data from a table, the merge statement comes in action because it does three operations through a single merge statement, which are already I was discussing earlier, that the multiple statement will be executed in a single executions and in a single statement, right? So the basic the basic features and the basic scope of the merge statement is the multiple statement execute a single with the single statement at a time with the single executions, right? Sometimes you need to perform insert, update and delete operations on a target table by comparing the records from the source table. For example, a user dimensions tables has details. I will show you. I have, suppose I have used if you are using a I have a one T user details table. So user dimensions table has details about the users, and you need to synchronize this table with the newest user details from the source table. You need to write individually DML commands, right? If you want to insert source table and target table, then you need to if and you want to perform insert of the delete command, then you have to write the conditions with the individually DML command. You need to write statements, right, to refresh the target tables with the update product user details list in your SQL database. So it appears straightforward at first glance. It can involve many work where merge in SQL perform all three operations combined. This is the beauty of the merge statement, right? I will explain you in the practical part. So these are the actually the basic advantage and with the basic use of the merge statement, and where we are going to use this merge statement. We are taking the data from in a JSON format and XML format. Why you are going to JSON format? You already know that the JSON is a very lightweight rather than the XML also. In parameterized data, you if you move to the table wise table object from the front end to the database, then it will be very heavy. So the lightweight is the XML. Then after the XML, the JSON is introduced, and JSON is just supported by the SQL now, right? So these are the advantages. So the current scenarios, the JSON is very preferable because it's a highly lightweighted from the XML as well, right? So XML is also work with the low bandwidth. XML and JSON both are can work with the low bandwidth, but the preferable is if you are going to compare with the JSON and XML, I will prefer, and the JSON is the more preferable and more lightweight and simple use, because the XML, if you are using XML, the multiple tags will be required, right, and a structure will be required. In JSON, no tag will be required. It's and writing a query is very simple and structure is very simple. Now we can move to the practical part. How to insert uh, data through the JSON object JSON format using merge statement into the database, and how to insert data through XML format using merge statement into the database. So how to insert, update and delete data we will know that, right? So I have created one table, t users details in already, right? You can see here I'm selected user details id, first name, middle name, last name, login id, password, address, mobile number, email id, country id, state id, city id, and create date. So first of all I will choose anything like XMLs and JSON. So first of all we will practically see that and how to write a merge statement query. So we will first, before going to XML format, we will explain you the merge statement query. So merge statement query is right actually from the here merge, like merge is a keyword actually, right? And into t user details we will naming as target table, right? In slides I already have, we have two types of tables, target table and source table. So target table is an actual table, physically table which are exist in the our database. So like t user details is exist in our tables, in database name is plus easy take, right? So merge statement, merge is a keyword, so we can use a merge into t user details as target, right? We are object create a alias of the table as a target using, you can use, we will use a using, then start bracket, select, simply select and extract the value from the XML format, right? So the how we extract the value, first name, middle name, last name through the from the XML format like this, right? So what here you can see that from @data dot nodes. So @data is a object, XML object which we have created. Here is @data. We have declared @data. Like I can check with you. See here, I'm executing this file, right? See here, student data is XML format. See here, it's a very well formatted by default. To the query, so we can create a format, XML format like this: root, close, then tag. Tag means user detail is a one row. You can consider one row, user detail close, right? It means one row have a multiple columns, first name, middle name, last. Then second row will be start from here. Then third row you can create the same, right? So you can create a node wise row, multiple row you can insert into the database with the merge statement. So how to work merge statement? So here is we have created a XML format, and then we started merge statement using select, right? All field columns we are selecting, then we are finding data which we have declared as a XML form data type. Then dot nodes, you need to write dot nodes, then slash root. Then we are finding why, because we have uh, put all the columns under the these directories, right? Root, under the root user details, under the user details you can find the data columns, all columns, right? So we have to find, first go to the root, then user details, row tag, and then we have create alias one PC, right? You can write like this, and as a source we have considered this type of SSO because this is a source which we need to insert into the target table, right? So this is alias, and using the alias is a TC. So then you can use t.c.value. The remind always the value you can't put the capital letters. This is case sensitive, so you always put here in a small letter values, otherwise it will be through error, right? So the t.c.value, then first name, the same finding where you can the same way you can find all the tables, and then all the tables are you can find here, and one you can write here on target dot login id and source dot login id, because this is a conditions, the insert update conditions here. This condition data you will be insert and update, right? So and delete. So the all condition will be run over around target login id and source login id. This will be matched, then the value will be insert or update accordingly, and then delete. You can also you can if you want to add more conditions, then you can add and conditions, or you can use or conditions and add the conditions, right? So currently we are using login id, and on the behalf of login id we will insert and update the data using the XML and merge statement, right? So here we are using on target login id, source login id. Then you are going to update the data when matched. It means if target will be source will be matched from the target table structure, table data details, right? It means the source data and target data will be equal in the behalf of login id, then the record will be update, right? When the match, then update, and all the same set all the columns and update here. Target first name equal to source first name. It means target source tables and target table will be updated accordingly, right? When not matched by target, then insert. It means if source details not matching with the target details rows, right? So suppose some rows is exist in the source table but not exist in the target table, then the source table records will be inserted into the target table, right? So this query when not matched by target, then insert the same query you can insert here. So see here, no any extra conditions for the if conditions and else conditions, if else conditions, all things is removed from here, and all the execution will be parallel row by row check, one source and table, all row by row will be checked at a time, and insert data at a time or delete data accordingly, right? And if you want to delete the data, if both are if the data is matching, data exists in the row target table and not exist in the source table, right? So sorry, not exist in the target table but exist in the source table, the data will be, if you want to remove the data from the source table, then data will be removed using these conditions. When not matched by the source, then delete. It means the data is not exist in the source but exist in the target, then this query will be to remove the data records row from the target tables if not exist in the source table, that row, right? So you can put here, if you want to delete execute perform the execution, delete executions, perform operations, delete operations, then you need to write these types of queries, right? The same here, XML format. So XML format, what is here is the JSON and varchar max we are taking, right? JSON format we are writing here. Just note, start from here, curly braces, username, first name, middle name, last name, right? Login ID, password, address, nothing tag here, right? In start tag and close tag, right? Contract details. So parent and child relation we can also handle here, right? So the beauty is that the of JSON is it's a most preferable by the SQL Server, and SQL Server multiple keyword to fetch the data, insert the data, operate the data, right? It's supported by the SQL, right? So these are the JSON object. Now we are using a CT, common table expression. Through the common table expression, I'm not will go to the deep level of the what is the CT and all, but yes, I'm just using the CT, select star from, and finding the data from the JSON, right? So here is we are collecting the finding the first name, middle name, and last name from the JSON. So how we can read here? You can see here. You can write here, right? Dollar dot username dot first name, data type, and first name, right? So first name data type we have declared varchar 100. You can mention to 150, you can 100, 200, 250 according to you. You can mention, but currently we are I'm using first name, taking data type varchar, the length of 100, right? So how we read dollar dot username, because username is a, here see here, tag root, right? What is the root? Actually the username is a root, then colon, then we can find the first name. So these are the index to the index of the first name, username after the tag, first name field, then username, then middle name, username, then last name. Login ID is the parent root, right? See here, login, username, and then login. Login is a place of parent, right? So directly we can write here username, right? Password, address is a root directory, root path, but contact number is a child path, because the contact number is under the contact root, right? And email ID, the same here, country, place, under the place root, state and city under the place, right? So we can find here. So we have put all the, we have find and fetch and read or read all the columns into the columns from the JSON and store into the CT object, CT object, right? We have created an object, common table expression object CT, or we have put it under the CT. Right now we are using the same merge statement, nothing else, nothing to change for the JSON and XML, the logic behind. Same logic, same statement. We just merge target table name. We have defined the target as a physical table which are exist in the database using CT, because we have contained all the data and read all the columns data into the CT. Then the CT we can consider as a source table, right? Same login ID, source and target we are considering for the insert and for the perform the insert, update and deletion command, right? The same here, if when the match, then update this, update data, when not match, then insert the data, and when not matched by the source, then delete the data, same here. So let's execute first. So we have nothing data here, right? Now I'm inserting data to execute the XML. See here, two columns, Rakesh, Suresh. Okay, Rakesh dot single sing 88, Suresh dot Kumar 1, because we are using a condition for the to insert update command using a logic login ID, right? So Suresh and two rows, one user details, we have two rows, one user details and second user details. One user details for the Rakesh details and second user details for the Suresh details. These are this table data exist in the tables. You can select and check two tables inserted now, right? Now you are going to the this commands. So we are executing. See here, Rakesh and Suresh. After the Rakesh and Suresh, we are inserted three rows: Avinav, Anurag, and Avinash. Right? Login ID is the same. See here, we have added three rows. First username for the first row, then login ID and password and all. Fit second row here, and for the Anurag, and third row for the Avinash, right? So if you execute multiple time the same query, the record will be remain same. See here, nothing will change, because on the login ID, behalf of login ID, nothing is going to update anything, like first name, middle name, no update in any columns, right? Suppose we are going to change like Avino, right? Avino, I'm writing here Avino 222222222, right? And execute. What will be happen? The particular column will be updated. No any extra conditions here. See here, all will be matched. No extra conditions here. Just matching the match from the source table and target tables, and update the insert. If anything is equal, then it will be definitely update. So login ID will be equal, nothing is changed, and all is equal. It will be update these records and executing here. See here, Avina 1, Avina 2222 here. I'm removing this. The row number is same, nothing is changed, just I'm updating one columns. Avino. Yes. If you're using a contact number, right? So what is Avino contact number? Avino contact number is, what is this? Yeah, 123 right? I'm changing here. Everything will be 0, right? And executing. Here I'm changing Avino 77, Kumar 88, Singh 99, right? See here, 778899 and updated mobile number. So the JSON format will be executed very faster, and it will work very low bandwidth, guys, very low bandwidth. So if you're as a programmer, you are writing and you are going to insert the data to the database, you can use the merge statement for the bulk data insertions and comparisons, because it will reduce lots of your if conditions and all if else conditions and looping. Simply you can use, and it will execute very fast, right? I'm moving here again, and this will be moved from the here. So all table will be matched, all column will be matched automatically, not without any extra conditions, right? So this is the beauty of the merge statement, and it's a very high recommendable for the many organizations, standard organization, for the standard coding standard, right? To follow the coding standard and all the upgraded keywords. It's not a new thing, a new statement, but so you have to use, because lots of peoples are using still people are using a advanced version of the SQL database, but using the same DML traditional operations. Okay, so now we can enable, let's enable or delete command and check how it will be act that in this scenario, right? So what will be the closures terminator need to be removed from here and add here as it is. Terminator will be moved here. The same in XML as well. If you are using a delete command, enable the delete command in the XML format, then the terminator will be removed from here and add here, right? So now I'm enabled the delete command. So let's see So we have select star from T user details table, and entry we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now I am executing JSON file, right? In JSON file we have 3 records. One Avinav for the Avinav, second for the Avinash, and first is Avinav, second for the Anurag, and third for the Avinash, right? So let's see. I'm executing this query using the to uncommented delete command. Then what will be happened here? See here, the 2 rows has been deleted. Unmatched record will be deleted, which I already discussed and show you in the pictorial representations. Currently, our tables have 3 rows: Avinav, Anurag, Avinash. I am executing XML file, so row will be 2, and all 2 row will be insert, and all 3 row which are already exist in the database but not exist in the target table but not exist in the source table, then will be deleted. See here, Rakesh and Suresh will be added, and existing record Avinav, Anurag, Avinash will be deleted. See here, 2 records only, right? Now I am commenting the delete command. I am inserting again. So what will be happen? The 5 row will be total count, 3 row, and see here, if we have but 2 rows, right? 2 rows, and 3 rows of will be insert. The total row will be 5 because delete command we have removed. So no any records will be deleted, right? Okay, I'm executing. Sorry, terminator will be syntax error. So now it will be run. See here, Rakesh solution. Additionally, Avinav, Anurag, Avinash is added. Records are added now. So thank you for watching my video continuously, and please, those are not subscribed, still my channel, and please subscribe, like and comment, and so that you can get all the benefit of my recorded videos and upcoming videos as well. Thank you so much.